Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. We have the green ember stepping forward. This ember carries the signal of the heart chakra: love, compassion, forgiveness, connection, grief, joy. So, come sit by the fire for a moment and let's listen closely to what this ember has to say. Okay, we start with the feminine current. This is the energetic flow that's moving beneath the conscious knowing. So what is this ember ready to heal from? Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you have been feeling stuck. Maybe you feel like there's been stagnant motion, but now you're at the understanding that maybe there's a reason behind it or a purpose in its being. Maybe we're not calling it stuck. Maybe we call it waiting. But you're ready to heal from the fact or quit giving yourself a hard time about what hasn't happened and just start evaluating what's going on and maybe why this is happening. So what is this ember ready to release? Ooh, the Sun card. You're ready to just be happy, be yourself, be energetically present. No apologies, just yourself. Not really caring about other people's opinion, like thoroughly enjoying joy. Because you're tired of catering. Or maybe you've been limiting yourself because you don't want others to feel bad. You're just over it. You're like, you know what? I'm freaking having a good day, and a good day I shall have. I love that for you. So how can healing and releasing be embodied moving forward? Look at that. 3 of Swords in reverse. You have let go of the sorrow, the agony, things that you couldn't control, maybe the hurt from others, what they've done to you. You've grown from it. You're forgiving, you're releasing. I love that. I love that. Such a significant direction to be going. Okay, so now we are going to mirror it through the masculine current. This is to see what the ember is asking for action in the physical world. And also, as within, so without. What is this ember ready to face and strengthen? Look at this, Page of Swords. You're ready to learn something new. You're ready to lead with your beliefs. Maybe saying something honestly, tried and true, not holding back. Standing for your belief system, whether someone just doesn't agree or not. You're starting to know who you are. And you're running with it. And you're not apologizing. And I love that. I love that for you. I love it when someone's like, oh yeah, great. It takes so many people to make the world go round. Like, who are you to tell me? We all have a right to live the way we want to believe, the way we want to live, the way we perceive, all of that. And you're running with it. Go. Yeah, go for it. So what is this ember ready to surrender? The Hierophant in reverse. You're ready to do this unorthodoxly in the sense of maybe you came from an environment or a family where you were raised to stay in a box. And you're like, I'm going to go outside this box. Okay, cool. Not saying you're doing any harm or damage. You're just doing it in a different way, a non-traditional way. a non, I want to say religious way, but like the structure of it, because I do believe we're climbing up the same mountain, just on different sides. So you're going to be influencing people in ways that others may not approve. But it does not mean you're not doing just as much good work as if you were to stay limited in a box. So how can facing and surrendering be anchored moving forward? Queen of Cups, I love it. Queen of Cups energy is you doing things from your heart, emotionally, being gentle with it, being understanding, empathetic. And just because they don't agree with how you're doing does not mean you're not spreading the love along the way. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're coming from a heart space, you know? You're coming from the good. You're not doing anything maliciously, but you don't think the old way or the way you were taught is effective. So now we're going to look at the spirit whispers. We're going to look at the higher insight in the heart's message. All right, so the energetic flow, we're going to look at the clarity, the emotional truth, the divine guidance. We have grief. I mean, makes sense. 17, which is energetically an 8. So dig deep. Dig deep for the strength to keep going, for the courage to ask for help, or for the determination to try again. Look deeply inside your character or deeply into your history. Like the sea, you contain secret depths. Dive deep for inner reserves of resilience, discipline, and motivation. Dedicate your actions to someone you love. I love that. And that is what you're doing. You're doing the thing. You're just not doing it their way. And that's okay. It's still coming from a good place, a good intention, a deep love. So now we're looking at the masculine side of the Ember for the discipline, the force, and the purpose. So we have healing. 59. It's a 9. So change, traveling, transition. Remember, the healing continues. Healing isn't linear, but rather a spiral. As one layer of a wound heals, a new layer speaks through. Eager for needing TLC, there's nothing to solve or resolve. Instead, evolve through healing. A healing milestone has been reached and should be recognized. The blessing of healing continues. Keep supporting yourself. Share your medicine. And it's very self-explanatory. I can't even make it up. And that's what you're doing, especially with this Queen of Cups. You're making sure you're standing tried and true, having your boundaries, but you're also spreading the love and nurturing. You're not chastising anyone. You're making them maybe see a different light of it, maybe a different perspective. And that's what you're doing. Instead of burning things to the ground, you're choosing to leave things better than you found it. So when the ember is burnt away, all said and done, the ashes that are left, the lasting imprint of the energetic flow, is the Hanged Man. You're going to change minds. You're going to change perspectives. You're going to see and do things differently because you're seeing this result of, okay. You know, and you're sharing that with others so they can get there as well. Or you share it, they don't take it, and you go. But I guarantee, confirmation, Jan, I guarantee that you won't be forgotten no matter what you do. They're going to remember that moment in time. They're going to remember that compassion you've given. So let's look the ashes for the masculine, the lasting imprint. Ooh, the chariots. Yeah, you're on the right path. You're in this forward motion of where you're supposed to be. This space of, man, the space of trusting and emptiness, because I literally drew a blank, but you're trusting it even if it's not even sure, or you got that clarification. You're following your heart. You're in that Cancer space. I love that. Okay. So this ember has spoken. Tend to it well, speak to it gently. Simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire, and I will see you next time where warmth meets memory.